Thank you, Mr. Datt, for that kind introduction. In fact, reading what I had sent for word to word without any mistake. Thank you very much. I feel good. And it's good to be in India. This is my sixth visit. I was in Bangalore twice, once in Chennai, and 2 months ago at Hyderabad, where I enjoyed Hyderabad biryani. And I was looking for celebrities in Mumbai. And I see many here. So I think my time is limited. I was supposed to start at 1:45. My next speaker is waiting, so I might have to rush. Friends, as you can see, the topic is a bit tricky and controversial. And I'll have to be very careful and to play my shots very clearly and diplomatically. Right? When you say politics and elections, right now, I'm from Sri Lanka, as I said. Okay, I'll show my country first. For those who have not seen my country, the small dot there. And square kilometers, 65,000, population of 20 million, small country. I'm somewhere here. And this is one of our heritage we are really proud of, Sigiriya. One ancient kings here built a palace here on top of this. 200 meters in height, so a place not to miss. And another one, Ruwanmalisaya, our words. Our national flag, it is here the 9th one. Since you can't see, I thought of showing it here. And our president, new president is here in India. He arrived yesterday. And news is that they already signed 4 agreements, which included civil nuclear facility. And we have a few other issues to sort out between the two countries. One is northern is reconciliation after 30-year war, and something to do with fishing industry. And third is the Cricket World Cup. We lost last time in the finals, and Gamb is told that in style. Let me do a small testing here. God has a big plan. Can somebody respond? God has a big plan. Who can fill the balance? Okay, which means most of you have missed news last few days. That one statement your new Chief Minister of Delhi said, and the balance part was, God has a big plan. We are the messengers. What I was trying to say, God has a big plan for Sri Lanka and India Cricket World Cup. That's why they made Sri Lanka lose the first match. So they will not be complacent and made India win the first match because that match was important. I heard more than the Cricket World Cup. Right. Again to this politics. Do you see the difference in these two? Politics and HR fraternity. Politics and HR. I'll come into common issues. Before that, what are the differences? We have been hearing about this VUCA company, okay? VUCA, just to refresh, VUCA, V, volatile, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity. And politics, I add 2 more. VUCARD. R for ruthless, B for it could be brutal. From what we hear these days, I don't want to name any incidents. So politics shapes opinions. Decide how we live, how we should live. You can't ignore that. I heard talking to many senior people, and they generally the response I've been getting was, we are not that concerned. Right? You can't have that. They will decide how our new generation will live. You can't ignore that. Now, coming back to the common issues, right? Before that, I forgot it. Sharon helped me a lot in doing my presentations. And I thought of acknowledging her, because what are the good things coming out of my presentation, animations, give the credit to her. What are the bad things? I'm the culprit. Right? Right? She's there, and she doesn't know, right? Okay, common challenges. In fact, this is a full day module for me where I cover communications, basic stuff. Communication skills, technology, using the social media and all that. But here, since in the interest of time, I selected one critical one, bit complicated, very complicated, so complex. I have my doubt whether you would get it. So listen carefully. So the area I selected, so it will sound simple first. Leadership, decision making, handling conflicts. So one sentence, how do leaders take decisions in conflicts, right? So decisions could be in these 2 lines, 3 lines rather, whether to collaborate, compromise, or third C. C. Somebody give the answer.